Hello, I'm Serena Orsi, and today I'm going to be talking to a few people who were involved in the Bowden Show Choir There's a Light project, a video which is now raising awareness and raising money for the Acting for Others charity. Just amazing what you guys have done. Tell me from your point, how was it being involved in this project?
It was actually really quite reminiscent and quite heartfelt, to be honest. And I learnt that song, gosh, I don't even know how many years ago I learnt it. And obviously back then I had no idea that it would have so much of an impact on my life. And by that I mean I've never forgotten that song. Over the many years it's been since we actually learnt it, the majority of us still remembered all the words, still remembered all of our harmonies.
So you didn't have to relearn the words when you were asked to be part of the project or anything?
No, not at all. It was still right there. Obviously there were some parts where some of the notes came in and I was like, is that the note I was supposed to sing 20 odd years ago?
Now I'm super excited to talk to you, one of the main men behind this whole There's a Light Boden's project. So first of all, tell me for you, how exciting and overwhelming really was it to see everyone over the past years from Boden's all coming together now to produce this video?
It just sort of got bigger and bigger and madder and madder. It was incredible because you could see how moved people had been by the project, by bringing back all those memories of Tony. That thing that we had, which was really special all those years ago, that camaraderie that went through the generations of the choir. It didn't matter whether you were in the first incarnation or the 16 years later. It never lost that atmosphere of a group of young people really caring about what they were doing and just having a great time doing it.
It was really cool to just bring this song back to life again, and just that love in our hearts and the passion to be able to sing it again and do it with some oomph. And it was just an amazing thing for us to be a part of, and so many people wanting to be part of it as well.
It was really good reconnecting with Rob again after so many years. In fact, a lot of people. Yeah, I'm so glad we did this. We got 69 vocals through in the end. I spent about 2 weeks organising the vocals together so they all sat properly and all in key and stuff like that.
So you just spoke about the message of the song.
Yeah.
With everything that's going on in the world, it was obviously Hayley had put up the Facebook status that basically said it was helping her get through this difficult time and that she could really resonate with the lyrics. Do you find that this song has helped you through basically lockdown? And obviously I know with your industry it must be quite difficult at the moment.
The industry is shut down completely. There is now that the message takes on a new tone. I think it's now more about inspiration and a cry for us to actually get back and do what we love to do.
For me, it's just like I've been playing guitar in bands for like 15. In fact, my very first job was when I was 15 years old, and that was through Rob actually. But yeah, I've been gigging for 15 years around the world. I'm used to doing 5 gigs a week at least. So to go from that after 15 years to nothing, projects like this and the last one I was involved have given me a reason to get out of bed and actually do something. It makes me feel like I'm still got a job, so to speak.
You were the one who originally put out the Facebook status talking about how Robert's song There's a Light has been getting you through the difficult times of lockdown, and you obviously posted some lyrics, and from this the whole project grew and the video was made. So tell me a little bit about that.
Yeah, I can't believe it, to be honest. I can't believe how much it snowballed into this amazing project. But my husband and I both work as professional musicians, and also a lot of my friends are still working on the stage and on ships and, you know, all across different types of creative industries. And I was just really feeling for them, and I just found myself singing the song one night and then literally posted the lyrics, like you said, on Facebook, and then boom, and then joked about maybe it becoming a virtual project.
Probably not even thinking that it was going to turn into such a big thing as it has.
No, not at all. Like, I knew that it would be nice to do it. I think there's a lot of sentimental reasons for us to go back.
And now that song has obviously become the core of the project, the song of the video, which you actually wrote. Talk to me about how crazy that is. All those years ago you wrote this song, and now that's the thing that's brought everyone together, paid a tribute to Tony, raising money for acting for others. Tell me about the fact that your song is in the video.
I'll splutter for a bit and then I'll give you an answer. It's moving and it's slightly bizarre. There's a light I wrote 34 years ago because Tony, with Bowden Studios, he wanted to do a really big show. He wanted to put as many students in it as possible, and we did a show at Pickett's Lock, a big sports centre in Enfield, and he said, "Can you write a finale for the show?" And that's why the lyrics are all about what it's like to perform. That's what we were training students to do. It's what Bowden Studios are still doing now.
And then I know that you and Robert then got in touch about it. Just talk me through how the project then grew into what it is now.
I sent Rob a private message. I sort of went, well, this can be done, and he was well up for it.
And I said, "How about it?" And he said, "Yeah, go on. I've just finished that one. Let's do another one." He's a sucker for punishment, but I'll tell you what, he's a very talented young man. You know, it's amazing to see how all the choir members have grown.
And in the video, you all sing "There's a Light." Why, out of all the songs that you guys could have chosen, why was it this one?
I think it had to be this song because one, Robert wrote it, and Robert Hyman's music is incredible. So we were blessed to have had him write this song, and it became the song of the choir. It was our anthem.
Did you like the song that you had to sing, "There's a Light"?
Yeah, I loved the part. I felt really proud to be part of the project and the choir. Even my little brother now is singing it. He's only 2.
Obviously, I was the one who put the whole thing together, so I was in charge of getting all the vocals on the track and putting everything together. And there was a sense of pressure because I knew how much this song meant to everyone.
Of course.
And I felt like if I got this wrong, I'd have to leave the country. But I tell you one thing, when I was 16 years old in 1994, I had this epiphany a couple of weeks ago. When I first learnt the song "There's a Light," back in 1994, if you told me back then one day in the future, in 2020, I'm going to produce this song, I wouldn't have believed you whatsoever.
No.
I would have been like, no, get out of here, someone else will do it, not me.
Especially because it has been such a long time. You just would never have thought everyone would really come together and make it happen, but you guys have, and it's something just to be so proud of. And obviously I know that with your career, you have been Simba in The Lion King, you're now playing Kevin J from Come From Away, just amazing achievements that you're doing. How important is the charity that they're raising money for with this video, Acting for Others? How important is that charity to you, and with obviously everything that's going on?
You talk about the hospitality industry, pubs and clubs, but for us specifically with the theatre and the television and the movies, the arts have been severely affected. Our industry provides billions of pounds to the economy, and the thing that kind of slights us is the fact that even though we contribute so much to this economy, we seem to be falling by the wayside when it comes to the government taking care of us.
Yeah.
I know the government did put in a huge £1.57 billion investment into the arts. However, the majority of that went into infrastructure and heritage and not to the producers and to the artists that were struggling to pay their rent, struggling to put food on the table, in an industry where we are so giving.
And obviously this whole project was in tribute to Tony Boden, and then in the process it then became about raising money for the amazing charity Acting for Others. Can you just tell me a little bit more about this charity and kind of the goal that everyone involved in the video is aiming for?
Obviously we all love Tony and we wanted to do it for him, but then when it became about, you know, raising money for charity, And obviously now we're doing that for Acting for Others and raising awareness for people who have sort of been forgotten during this pandemic, that it's just become an amazing opportunity, not only for us to reconnect, but also do something really positive for people who are struggling right now.
And there are so many people that have been affected by this. So us spreading the word, bringing in a bit of light through There's a Light. Yeah, dig deep and show just a little bit of love, or a lot of love, and just help towards this amazing charity and help those people that have been so affected. We know it's not just performers that have been affected by coronavirus and lockdown and not being able to work, but they are obviously a huge industry and something that is very much a passion of ours.
Charity, yeah, that was one that Rob picked. Acting for Others is supposed to be 14 different charities rolled into one. It's run by Dame Judi Dench.
So charities like Acting for Others are extremely important and a saving grace for us.
Well, I know that they've almost reached their target on the Just Giving page, so fingers crossed that all keeps going and everyone keeps doing what they can.
I mean, the fact that this video is now getting out there and helping spread that message, we have put our target out there to take our money that we collect and give it to Acting for Others, but it would be so great if we could actually just surpass that and continue to make more and funnel money into such a great cause.
Definitely.
Strange enough, it's one of the few good things to come out of this horrible pandemic.
Now, I know that the likes of sALight has tweeted about the Bowden Show Choir project. Tell me, what has the aftermath and the public's reaction been like to the video?
It's been fantastic. Like, we've had well over 30,000 views now, and in fact we have had quite a bit of interest from media, but I can't say too much at this point, so hopefully watch this space.
And where can people hear, download the song? Where can everyone access it?
It is available pretty much everywhere now. It's on YouTube under Player TV. It's on Facebook. We've got it on Apple Music, Spotify, Tidal, Instagram Stories, TikTok. It's even on Shazam now. That's one of I'm quite excited about it.
It's obviously had such an impact on you in all aspects of life.
Yeah, I don't know what his secret is. You need to teach me, Rob. You need to tell me what you do. What it is you do.
Spill the beans.
Yeah, he'll take that to the grave with him, won't he?
It brought back so much for so many people. So I think the most important thing now is that all those fantastic views turn into donations for Acting for Others, because even with an end in sight, the industry of performance, the industry of theatre, the industry of live music, they're not coming back quickly, and there's going to be an awful lot of people who need an awful lot of help. And to be honest, I'm very humble and very proud that my song has been part of that. And let's hope that it continues to raise money and bring some much needed help to those who need it. And I think Tony would raise a glass to that. I have no doubt. Okay, thank you. There's a light.